them to take the stage. Again, considered one of the best Halo teams out there, and ImPerium coming from the open bracket.
Yeah, ImPerium, they've got their work cut out for them right now. Daffs, he's a new young player, 16 years old, lifestyle. He's been in the mix for quite some time, kind of leading this squad, always kind of teaching them what he knows, his veteran knowledge, getting them together, practicing, going over theater films, going over stuff. But they're still a young squad. They've only been a team for about 2 weeks. So getting a chance to match up against Optic Gaming, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a great experience, win or lose. But it's Optic Gaming. I mean, these guys won St. Louis. It's really hard to see the guys on ImPerium really come out winning this right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be an extremely tough match for ImPerium, uphill the entire way. As we take a look at the series layout, Rig Strongholds, Regret Slayer, Coliseum CTF, Empire Strongholds, Plaza on Slayer, the same game types that we saw in the Evil Geniuses versus Cryptic match. And, you know, this is the 1 versus 16 matchup. We're not talking about, you know, EG, which is a completely different seed. You can see the difference in the caliber of teams. It's just a completely different tier here. ImPerium, they're going to have to play the best Halo in their entire lives if they even want to take a game, in my opinion.
Quick predictions, guys. Optic versus ImPerium, best of 5. Give me scoreline.
3-0, Optic.
3-0 as well.
All right, let's think 3-0 Optic. Get ready. The next match is about to begin. Will we see an upset? First game, Strongholds on the rig with the commentary. The two goes. Golden Boy and Ghost, take it away.
Thank you so much, Axel Toss. It is time to jump right into the action. My main man Ghost. It's your boy GB. We're bringing in the action. Let's go. The GG combo. All day. I made it up. All right, here we go. We're looking at Snakebite's POV here, and an easy pickup there for the camo right away to kick things off. This is actually a fantastic start for Optic Gaming. But Ghost, I want to get your thoughts here. Do you share the desk's thought, analysis on that game? Do you think it's going to be a 3-0?
I think it could easily be a 3-0. Yeah, just only because I watched Silence, Triton, Lifestyle, and Daffs take their shot at some teams yesterday, and they had a little bit of a rough time. So while I do have some faith in these guys, and I know that they're very talented, going up against the likes of Optic Gaming, I mean, you need to be really on in order to take a game. Let's put it that way. But hey, listen, they've already put some points on the Strongholds game. They didn't get goose, so that's saying something first and foremost.
Yeah, good start here for ImPerium. We'll see if they can continue to let the good times roll here. Snakebite does manage to find one right behind him. Actually, 2 right in front. It's going to be 1. Is he pushing in here for the Dubskis? Finds it, maybe backs away, and he will have some assistance there from Lethal. And that is a good start for Optic as they're going to trip Captain ImPerium.
Except for the fact that Royal 2 happened to fall off the map, so just going to point that out there. Maybe Royal 2's having a little bit of a shaky day, but Snakebite and Frosty are not.
Shaky legs. Oh there's one thing you know. Royal too small, so those legs, they got to be really shaky, you know, in particular.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
100%. They're wobbly. Anyways, Snakebite is doing his best to always do the dirty work, right? He's moving around the map. He's blocking spawns and what have you.
You've been on Snakebite this whole time. You've had no reason to get
died.
He hasn't died. He's just been on the move.
And he's going to pick up the next camo before we switch the freaking screen.
We gotta see if he makes it to that next camo, because that would just be insane. I mean, Snakebite, you know, one of the best here. He's getting to a fight. Look at that. Jinxed it. I'm the worst. I'm so sorry about that.
No, it was me. I said he's going to get the next camo.
Well, I'm the one who like kind of acknowledged his existence of living.
Yeah, let's argue about it.
So, definitely. Okay, so looking over here, Frosty now. It's going to look to get that railgun with relative ease. Optic Gaming still continuing to put points on the board here. Those 5 points were a gimme there for ImPerium, it seems like, because Optic Gaming, they are just in control. Camo has been picked up just yet. No, it just popped up. So they're waiting for who's going to just dive into that one. And it's still available. It's still there. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know. If
no, I think it fell down. I don't think anyone grabbed it just yet.
It's still there. I saw it. It was on the ledge.
Still on the bottom floor. But it looks like our boy Royal 2 spotted it, picked up the Storm Rifle, and now has the
wobbly legs himself.
Pretty good combo here.
Yeah,
not as good as the GG combo, but I mean with this camo and this Storm Rifle, it can be pretty damn powerful on Rig Strong.
Yeah, this is just not looking good for ImPerium here, and it's not a matter of you know, like, well, I mean, I was going to say, it's not a matter of, you know, ImPerium doing bad, but Optic doing everything right. I mean, honestly, it's just like, I don't know what you expect here.
This guy has 3 people around him, and everyone's scared. I mean, it's unbelievable the type of, I guess, presence Frosty has in the map. Not to mention he has
two devastating weapons.
Scattershot railgun. But regardless, I mean, you guys saw it on his radar. It was, it looked like a radar kill.
it's insane how like they're able to move wherever they want freely without fear of getting shot up or getting tagged up. Like they could just go wherever they want. This is looking like a dominating performance here. Optic Gaming, I was talking actually to my boy Sayo out in the crowd, and he was telling me that this squad, like they should easily 3-0 here because this is it. This is for Worlds. This is all you have. A killing frenzy for Frosty, people. This guy, man, this young man, it's insane. I can't believe it.
Yeah, no, he's always been, I would say the best quote-unquote H5 kid, if you will. This guy, there was a lot of players that were up and coming in the early ranks of Halo 5, and Frosty really seemingly just pushed out above everyone else. Gets like the third railgun in this game. Somehow kills Silence instead of his teammate.
I feel dirty looking at this.
Yeah, I mean, he just is always making plays, and his railgun skills are second to none.
I need a cold shower because of what we're seeing here. And this is
he
basically
stays alive. Silence going for the bash right there.
I can't.
Charge.
This is literally business as usual. That was just insane. Like Optic
right,
Gaming.
Game 2.
All right, on to game 2. That's it. I have nothing else to break down in that game. Good luck, analyst.
The thing that was rough for me is that I think I only switched it to 2 people. I think I went to Snakebite and Royal 2, and we didn't even get a chance
dear God.
to look.
Yo, we got some bakers over here because they're making some breadsticks.
Wow, I know I just came from Europe and we saw a French team win, but I didn't know we had a French team out here as well.
God bless.
A lot of baguettes.
Yeah, a lot of baguettes, bro. That is just wow.
Thoughts?
Thoughts on the baguettes? I don't know. With butter? Delicious? Maybe.
Anyways, let's also take a look at Frosty's stat line, though. 12, 4, and 0. The guy didn't die.
Such a tryhard.
Yeah, right? I mean, press A on this guy. I got to see how many railgun kills he got. Yeah, 8 out of 12. Oh,
wow.
Really
yeah, get a kill with a railgun.
Really not that good.
Unbelievable.
This
kids
guy,
these days.
It's unbelievable.
H5
First
kids.
Ninja with his rail, Halo 4, and now we have I mean, I don't know where these kids come from. But,
it's just eating their Wheaties.
No, but yeah, this guy went absolutely off. Triple kills, killing frenzies, pretty much doing everything he wanted while Lethal and Snakebite pushed around the map, capping strongholds. Snakebite and Lethal, insane assists. They are always just great support players. And Royal 2, outside of falling off the map, had a pretty good game as well.
Yeah, Mr. Wobbly. All right, let's take a look at the series layout here. If you're just joining us, 100-6 was the scoreline for game number 1. Optic Gaming, business as usual, rocking their business socks and their briefcases. They just came out here, opened it up, and just went for business.
Yeah, no.
They had a meeting.
They had a contract.
They had a conference call, and then they determined, we straight slay.
Listen,
and that's
Frosty, you're not allowed to die this game.
That was it. That's just insane. I mean, like, if you're ImPerium, man, like, you have to be really frustrated.
Just get the funny story is, back in St. Louis, I remember Set to Destroy, another team that I'm pretty close with as well, came up to me, and they were saying, it was Blaze, actually, if you guys seen him in a couple interviews this weekend. But anyways, Blaze came up to me and said, he just lost 3-0 to Optic Gaming. And I was like, oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. He said, no, I'm not even mad. And I said, what do you mean? Why aren't you mad? And he said, I've never felt that before. And I was like, what?
I've never felt this way.
This is Blaze, who almost single-handedly, I don't want to say
I've never been
but
felt that way.
He overthrew the God Squad back in Halo Reach. We all know that guy went absolutely beast mode. And he said he's never felt that before. And I tried to ask him to elaborate, and he said that every single place he went, it felt like there was turrets on him. There's almost 5 or 6 guys on the map. Is what it felt like.
So Optic's cheating is what you're saying.
There's something going on.
Very clearly.
We are running dev kits here, so it's not my fault.
Yeah,
it would be probably James Pachichi or someone who's back there. I'm not
James.
No names.
James under the
names.
bus.
But anyways, Optic Gaming, when they're on fire, man, these guys, their teamwork is it's unmatched. I mean, it's along the likes of
and I know
like Carbon Team Final Boss.
They have Roar 1 back there. Looking pretty, because at this point, what else can he really do?
Yeah, no.
I'm kidding.
No, he's been I think a huge help. A lot of players were saying like, well, what does a coach even do? Why? I mean, they had Clutch last year, so Royal 2, or Royal 1, they're winning again. Like, it's no different. Why is who's better? And I mean, you got to realize Royal 1's been with his brother for a very long time.
It's
right. The same thing as having Ogre 3 back in the final boss days. If you watch any of those old footage, you'll see Marty, the older brother. He's always calling out. But anyways,
all right, let's
starting
do
off
it.
the game.
Game number 2, Optic Gaming Imperium. Will Optic continue their reign of terror, or will Imperium answer back? They get 2 off the break. This is actually a huge start here for Imperium. Did they manage to pick up Overshield?
Yep, the Overshield was picked up by Silence, and that was a wild route actually by Royal too, going all the way up top middle.
Okay.
And then just completely flanking, I guess, hoping that the other team didn't get Overshield. Not the case. Silence picks it up, trying to get the caster.
We got ourselves a game here, boys. It seems like Imperium came out the gate swinging. They wanted that Strongholds game. And here's the thing, Rig Strongholds, that is a definite tough game type. It's a pain in the neck even. Oh,
wow,
man, that
snake
plasma
bite.
caster, the snake.
You know what? He's not going to do that in a very short time because
That's right.
the caster is not going to be that strong.
Yep. That's right.
No,
so,
no. But anyways.
Eat that.
Yeah, eat that. Those are some pretty good shots, though, from Lifestyle. Just peppering the Plasma Caster over there.
And it's still very much in this game. Imperium, they
have the lead.
Regret, it's a weird map because like if you get into a flow, you could really get, pick up some critical slays, right, and keep yourself in this game. So this is a great start here for Imperium. And while the Rig Strongholds game definitely was a throwaway for Imperium, it feels like, definitely, this is a much better situation for them to be in here. They managed to maintain themselves a 1-kill lead throughout this matchup thus far. So hopefully they continue to keep that one going, though. It is going to be all tied up now. Frosty knows that there's going to be one in the corner. What a great bank on that nade. Lifestyle, though, goes into challenge. Optic Gary. He's going to back away, though, wisely enough. Gets cleaned up by Lethal. Unfortunate for him. And Frosty continues to stay alive here. Off the flank now, Davs trying to see if he can lay down some shots. And again, Frosty, man, he just has some incredible awareness to just get away, recognize I have a teammate there to back me up. That's what makes this Optic Gaming team so devastating.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I got to give a shout out to...
Shout out to Hart.
To Hart. But I also got to give a shout out to this Imperium roster. They've been doing a good job actually staying alive. I mean, you look at how dominant Optic Gaming was in that first game, and I mean, it's only a 3-kill deficit right now for the Imperium roster, and I mean, it's partly because of how good they are at staying alive. I saw Triton go down to no shields and come in on the front of the base, somehow managed, to just make it happen. So,
by the way, Snakebite already has 9 assists to kick it off, and Royal 2 is at 7 kills. This guy is just dominating. That's why I love watching Snakebite play. He might be one of the better players.
I mean, he's 2 and 4 though.
He's 2 and 4, but he has 9 assists. So listen, as a Mr.
Not
Objective man, it's not, someone's got to do the dirty work, okay? Because it ain't Gandhi. Anyway.
Oh yeah, it is.
So Snakebite now. A bit of a pickle here as he's taking some shots from the side, but still manages to make a kill out of it. Let's go for the Dubskis. Don't end the business.
Lifestyle, you should have gone for the kill. Now you got to worry about 2 of them. And now Davs, take that
Lord.
5 to the chest, my man. As now Snakebite gets taken down by Triton. Let's hop on board with him.
Yeah, we want to gloss over that one that we just saw. I'm not going to give him a shout out. Not a cool name.
I didn't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Triton. Now over to Imperium here. They're 10 kills out of this one, but still it is a doable situation for them. This is Regret Slayer, right? Again, this map can become snowbally if you're not careful. All Imperium need are a couple good slays, and they can get a cycle going here of kills that would be very effective for them. Oh, but Lifestyle, he can't clean up that kill, though. Able to find Lethal. They're getting back into this one, and they're making some noise, too, which is pretty good. They're feeling themselves. Pick up 2 kills, get into that flow, get Optic off the back foot there, push them at the opportune moments, let your teammates move in for the flanks, and be effective there on your call-outs. Very important.
Yep, and then look at this, sniffing out Royal 2, pick 1, but unfortunately gets cleaned up by him. Let's hop on board. No, Royal 2 now gets taken down. Let's switch over to Lethal, and I know that his fans out there are going to spam the chat with something particular.
Well, you know what? I know that everyone wants to hear the glorious life of TJ Campbell. So let's go ahead and hop into a listening with Optic Gaming.
Nice shit, dude.
Oh, stop it on me.
I'm looking at
I need
caster in 5. Let's give OS is 46, guys. 46.
Go low for OS.
Yeah. Let's start
Red bridge.
Someone get this caster if we can.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah. All right. 46.
Another
Nice
right
shit.
shit.
Right to you.
You're
Go straight down.
I'm
flanking TJ. 46.
On OS.
Yeah.
I got him.
Nice.
Good last guy. I'm blocking blue. I'm blocking blue. There gets one.
I don't know where.
Bottom mid. Weak from blue. Bottom mid is weak, guys.
Right now, be careful.
I think Triton burned it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, top middle, maybe? Top mid.
1P1. Alright, I'll push P1. No, he's blue one.
Top car, silence.
Somewhere, there's one blue one on me, guys.
Wait till we get close. Top mid, 1 shot. Top car, got him. Okay, let's go.
Blue tunnel. I don't see him. He's blue one.
He's by himself.
Yeah, I died him probably. He's gonna show. Another one blue needles. I'm looking. We kill him. Nice shot.
Nice, 2 dead.
I'm going up top B here. I'm gonna get up top B.
Red bridge to top mid.
I'll shot from top. I don't see him.
He's right there. He's crouching red bridge. Dead.
Red 2. Silence. Can we push red?
Yeah, let's go.
Push red.
Give me a sec, Mac.
Optic Gaming, that listening, man, they might as well have had some tea and crumpets and invited Sims out because they were having some tea time.
Oh,
it was a great
100%.
conversation.
I mean, they're just, you know, oh, I'm gonna go bottom middle.
Okay, that
I'll
melee
go
did it.
Shield, and yeah, you know, okay, you guys are split up. Just, you know, play smart, and it's just seemingly, yeah, you said business as Biznal. It's called Biznal, and it's business as usual.
Definitely. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I have to say, man, Optic Gaming, they are looking phenomenal. 49 kills to 29. It was a good start for ImPerium.
Got that on stream, buddy.
Yeah, indeed,
no
you
denying
did.
that.
no denying that one. Last kill is going to be right in front of Lethal Sights. Does he go after it? It's going to be Snakebite on the cleanup, and that's going to be Optic Gaming taking their second win, 50 to 29. And the world champs, the defending world champs, making a statement here.
Unbelievable gameplay coming out from Optic Gaming. Another huge win with that steak dinner. Looking down the stat line, we'll pull it up for you here in a second. It seems like everyone's taking a turn. And I say that in the in the nicest way possible. Royal 2, 18 and 8. Snakebite, 13 assists, grabbing the overshield. Royal 2, obviously you see that I think he had a triple kill as well. But Frosty, just a mild 8-7 and 7. But hey, let's look down at the rest of the team over here. ImPerium.
Davs actually with 12 assists.
Yeah, they didn't do too bad. They hung with it. But then eventually, I think around the 30 kill mark, the 35 kill mark, it just seemed like Optic Gaming really just took control and snowballed out of control.
Yeah, once you give Optic just a little bit of give, they're going to take it all, and that's just how this squad works. But let's take a look at the series layout here. If you're just joining us, if you happen to be a fan of the Green Wall, tuning in today here, well, Optic Gaming, they're looking to get off that main stage quick, maybe get some lunch, who knows? Because Optic Gaming, they are dominating 100-6 on Rig Strongholds, 50 to 29. And Regret Slayer as we make our way to Coliseum CTF.
Oh no.
This this could be a quick one.
No.
You know what, man? It's I wish I get the cast with you more. But
yeah, I mean,
I hate to be that guy.
Maybe if Optic Gaming just puts their controllers down for about 13 minutes.
I feel like we are throwing ImPerium
it's
under
not
the bus
like
here.
that.
It's just like Optic
is
on
like
another class of play.
We're talking about Halo World Championship Optic Gaming.
They've been dominant
these guys
since then.
And when they get ready for these champs, like for Worlds, quote unquote, as they call it, I mean they go hard, right? They're grinding out every single day. You see Lethal, he's streaming. Frosty's been streaming. Snakebite always streaming as well. These guys they're grinding it out, man, and they know that their eyes on the prize. They're very, very focused teams. So when you're talking about some of these other teams that are coming in to this weekend to really just prove their worth, and then going up against someone like the likes of Optic Gaming, they aren't online every night scrimming with their team. They've had times where they need to find out what their team is in the first place. So Optic Gaming, they've been together for a really long time, man. A really long time.
You're talking about a team that just they have more chemistry than an 8th grade class over here. You know what I mean? Like they're just great.
Did you take chemistry in 8th grade?
I did, and I failed. I got a 60. Oh, actually, I got a 65.
You took it.
Yeah, I'm not a very smart person. But it's very clear if those 4 members of Optic took. You know what? Something tells me Frosty would have been great at chemistry. I don't know why. He just strikes me as that.
He looks like
He looks like a chemistry kid.
He could be using beakers.
Beakers. Why? What does that even mean? No, well, what does it mean? You gave emotion. I wish it was on camera. You gave him using beakers.
He's using beakers.
Oh, my goodness. All right, guys. Coliseum CTF is going to start up here in just a little bit. And Optic Gaming, they are looking poised to move on in this competition. I think everyone basically has them either winning the event or qualifying for Worlds. And what is chicken tendies? I just you mentioned chicken tendies, and
I didn't mention it. I said that players might or viewers might be spamming something in the chat, and if it happens to be chicken tendies, I can't help that.
Can't help it. All right, guys, here we go. It's going to be Game 3. Capture the flag. Coliseum. Optic Gaming looking to just move on in this tournament. ImPerium wants to make a statement. This is the opportunity for them to do so. Let's see how this is going to work out. We're going to kick things off here with Triton, who is looking over at the Rockets, and I like this. I like this.
He hates it. Literally hates people.
That is just glorious.
That's why he does this. Look at this. He charges just full throttle because he gets triggered by the fact that people nade the rockets. Now, it's kind of stemmed from the fact that players on Liquid have been doing this for a very long time, and they always scrim against Liquid online, so they're not too fond of it. But here, Royal 2 takes down Triton with that. I think it's the rockets that were taken down there. Yes, and Snakebite did manage to grab them. That being said, I don't know where the sniper rifle is. Did it fall off? It might have fallen off the map. We'll have to see what happens.
Sniper's on. It's on silence.
Ooh, well, let's hop on board with him.
Oh, never mind. He just died. He just died. So it should be getting picked up here.
It's on
Triton.
There we go.
All right, let's go to Triton. He just got picked up too. Oh man, this is just not looking good. Luckily for them though, they're able to pick up 2 kills
Holy
now.
cow.
3 kills, 3 guys down. Double
Wow,
kill
no,
for
lethal.
Daps. Couldn't quite close that one out though. Silence now in the backfield, looking to get the kill. He's running away, but the cleanup crew comes right in and sweeps him off of the red side. And that is going to be Optic Gaming regaining control of their base. ImPerium, despite getting a couple good slays there, just not able to move into the flag.
Great shots from Snakebite with that perfect kill. Lifestyle now gets a huge kill on Frosty with that headshot for the carbine. The flag is away, though, for both teams as Snakebite tries to run this flag. And I believe Lifestyle is the other one that's running. Yeah, he's running it on the opposite side, so we're going to have to see which team manages to get some kills. No, what? Wait.
It hasn't been a one hit.
Hold on. How did he not get? That was a double melee, and he went down to a sliver of health. Or I don't know if that was a clang or what, but
hey, how about you just get on that?
Okay? I know. I think it was a clang, and the guy, you know, Ryan Darcy.
Just calling people.
No, it's not like that. No, there's different logic, I mean, like, hey, Ryan, is that what I'm calling out here? Is that what happened? That being said, though, Royal 2 is trying to get this return, and sure enough, the cap comes in.
Oh no, it does not.
Yet,
Snakebite actually was a return on both sides here, but Snakebite looks to get through it, bring it over to the bridge now. They should have someone there for the pickup in just a second. Able to pick up 3 kills as well. That will be the 4th kill. All 4 down for ImPerium, and this will be Optic Gaming's first cap here at 9:37.
Hey, I mean, it took a long time. It took a long time, but the Rockets have landed in the hands of none other than the Chicken Tenny King himself, Lethal. Royal 2 getting a huge double. Lifestyle getting cleaned up by Lethal. This is just how you want to play. They're running the flag, or maybe not, as Royal 2 gets cleaned up, but you see them just collapsing over and over again. Optic Gaming, they have the most pressure really out of any team, I would say. Maybe Liquid sometimes can compete, but Optic Gaming, man, they're so hard to deal with.
Yeah, the way that they're all over you. And you just never really know what angle, right? Because they're omnipresent, it almost feels like. Frosty, though, keeping that to, oh, there you go. Let's just stay on Frosty for a little while. Let's just enjoy this. There you go. Nice headshot. Looking for another one. Let's get it. Ay, Dios mío. He's able to find 2, but that was going to be a cleanup there. Nice stuff from Optic Gaming, and right in this spot, right in the cave. This is going to be the 2nd cap coming in, and that will be Optic Gaming going up by 2.
And there you have it. Snakebite putting in that capture. Frosty, though, wanted to stay on board with him. Didn't want to miss any of those sweet, sweet headshots. As Snakebite is just doing the dirty work. You know, I gave Snakebite like 3 frames of credibility, and now we're going to go back to Frosty and Sniper.
Yeah, we have to acknowledge what Frosty's doing here. He's finally going to get cleaned up, though. And ImPerium, they got to get themselves right back into gear. Triton, though, knowing that his teammates are down. Pressure's coming from the blue side. He's got to play this one out slow. Optic, though, looking to get positioning on top of the Rockets here. And they have to clear out the blue base if they want to be able to advance forward. But they somehow manage to get the kills, and they stay alive.
No.
This is Optic Gaming, ladies. He's shooting his own teammate because he does not care. He does not care about the well-being of his friends.
Listen, this guy's been shooting his teammates since H2A. We all know about that amazing overkill that TJ
awesome,
hit on lockdown.
I think it was casting that one. Or was Sims, maybe. Not entirely sure.
I don't remember if Sims casting, but Snakebite has the carbine. Great shots over there. Putting in, we know how good this spot is. I know Snipe Down has kind of made it his own, and we've seen a lot of other players really adapt with that. But this could be the last cap as Royal 2's going to run it in. There's no one to contest it.
360 cap.
Oh, no, fail.
This is why no one likes you.
No,
you can't. Come on.
No second chances.
Unbelievable.
I mean, the guy was probably terrible at SSX Tricky, but
terrible.
Here he is in Halo 5. I guess that's good.
Stinking up the place. How dare he?
My goodness.
All right, Optic Gaming come out on top there. 3-0
you know what?
GG.
I got to take a shot. That was an X Games silver medalist type of move.
That was an X Games silver medalist kind of move. Yep, exactly. I totally agree with that one. Way to call it like it is. My man. Always a pleasure to cast with you, my brother. Always a jam, always a blast. Anyway, let's take a look at the stat line here, see how things worked out in the Carnage Report. Optic Gaming looking really dominant as always, and ImPerium just could not get anything rolling in that game. But that is for the stats fiends out there to keep track of Optic's performance throughout the competition. And I have to say, man, it was it was definitely a heartbreaker there for ImPerium. I mean, they came into this tournament with with just a lot of hope, but as is with open bracket competition, in situations like this, you're going to come in, you're going to face off against some of the best. And for ImPerium, this was a squad that was put together specifically, for this event, I believe.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's, you can't really hang your head too low there. You're playing against the former world champions, multi-time champions even.
And former Optic Gary, if you will, Lifestyle was on the original Halo Optic roster with Flamesword and in Maniac. And Chaser, I believe, was the fourth there.
That's right.
And those guys, they made some noise. Obviously, not the same.
I'll never forget watching that qualifier. That online qualifier was insane.
I always say this, but Strongside and I, we were casting the EMEAs out in Germany, in Cologne, and we actually stayed up until I think it was 4 or 5 in the morning watching that last chance qualifier.
It was insane
from our hotel room.